Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best VPNs for streaming. Now, I've tested out a bunch of different VPNs with a bunch of different streaming platforms, and the top 3 VPNs in my experience are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. All 3 of these have a ton of different countries to choose from, at least 100, meaning you can access content from all over the world. They all use the fastest protocols, meaning that you can get really high speeds. If your internet connection supports it, you can even use these VPNs and still get 4K streaming. Now, I'll have more information about all of them and links so you can try them out yourself. All of that will be in the description below. But just to walk you through the basic idea here, let's test it out with ExpressVPN. This is my personal favorite VPN. So you would go over here to the location bar and then a window pops open with all of the countries that you can connect to. And let's say you wanted to watch a show that was only available in the UK. So I'll just go right here, click on the United Kingdom, and automatically I'm going to be connected up to this location. Once that happens, any streaming service, really any website that I use is going to think I'm in the United Kingdom. So right now, if I went over to Amazon Prime Video, you can see here it says #1 in the US because before I was connected to the United States, if I refresh the page, instead of saying #1 in the US, now it says #1 in the UK because Prime Video thinks I'm in the UK. Now, it happens to be with Prime Video in particular, just make sure that you're not going to Amazon.com. Instead, you want to go to Amazon.co.uk or whichever Amazon site is the one for your particular location that you've connected to in the VPN. If you don't do that, then this may not work properly. But this is only for Prime Video. For something like Netflix, all you really need to do is just refresh the page and you'll automatically have access to the content from the country you've connected to in the VPN. And this isn't just for the major streaming providers like Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu. It'll also work for streaming platforms that are limited to a specific country. So for example, BBC iPlayer in the UK and Geo Hotstar in India. When you connect up to the VPN, instead of getting messages like this saying that the website is not available, you can't access the streaming content, you'll be able to get in just fine and watch shows. Something that is important to be aware of though is that no matter which VPN you use, you want to have a lot of different servers to connect to because streaming services will realize that a connection is coming from a VPN and block it. And this can happen regardless of which VPN you're using. So for example, ExpressVPN has the most connections in the United States of any VPN out there. They have at least one in every single state. In a lot of the big states like California, you'll have multiple connections for that one state. That means that if you wanted to connect up to the United States and watch content that's only available in the US, ExpressVPN is going to be your best bet because you're guaranteed to find at least one connection here that is going to work with the streaming service that you're trying to use it with. On the other hand, if you just want to access content from a lot of different countries, NordVPN is going to be the best there because they offer the most countries around the world, 126, compared to ExpressVPN, which only has 105, and Surfshark, which only has 100. In general, picking the right VPN comes down to what you're looking to do. If you know that you want content mainly from a specific country, for example, like I just said, the US, then ExpressVPN is clearly the better choice. But if you know that you want content from a lot of different countries, then NordVPN might be better for you. And Surfshark, well, Surfshark is the best if you're on a budget. It doesn't have as many countries. Let's just check here. The United States, I think it's something like 20 different locations that they have in the US. So a few, but not as many as ExpressVPN. And like I said, they only have 100 countries around the world. So you're not going to get as many as NordVPN, but for the price that you're paying, it is the most affordable and probably the highest quality VPN that you're going to get. NordVPN is the most expensive of these 3, and that's because it does come with more features and more countries. ExpressVPN is in the middle, and in my opinion, it's my favorite. It just works well. It's super fast. You have a nice mix of everything. It's very balanced. And Surfshark is the cheapest, but you just won't have as many countries to connect to. And in my experience, it's also not as fast as the other 2. Regardless of which one you're interested in, I'll have full in-depth reviews for each in the description below. I'll also have discount links there that will get you the lowest possible price on all of them, and those links will actually stay updated, so no matter when you use them, you'll know you're getting the best possible price. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I hope this helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.